Hi, welcome to Thursday evening's long form class. And tonight we're going to actually go to the end of the second section. So what's left to do is step forward, deflect down, intercept and punch, and then crossing hands. So I'm actually going to do that as one lesson tonight. And then I think I'll just focus on that second section for a week or two. So if anybody knows that and wants a break, you can take a break, and if not, you can just enjoy the revision. So let's get started. I think this is good here. Okay, so we'll go from the beginning to, we'll do the whole second, we'll go right to the end of the second section. So I'll call it out, and you know the postures at the end because they're the same as the end of the first section. We just go into step forward, deflect and punch from a different place, but I shall explain when we get there. Okay, so on this long form journey, might actually move that another bit. Love the fact that we're at the end of the second section. It is just awesome. So heels together, and let's feel that sense of presence, relaxation. Bring ourselves into the body. And I can move a little bit more this way. Just think soft, relaxed, easy. And we're going to sink and turn to the right. Step out nice and wide. Sink in the left and bring the right foot round on the heel. Just relax. Allow the arms to softly float up and down. Turn left and turn on the heel of the right to make the ball. And then we step forward and left and toward off left, bringing the right foot round. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right and toward off right. Yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield around the left, yield around the right, push with the right, push forward with the left. And a little turn right, bring the right foot round on the heel, hook at the throat, send out the hook, step out nice and wide with the left, look at the palm and sink into your right foot as the palm turns over. Coming around the left for lifting hands, shoulder stroke, and then white crane. Spread wings. Turning left, we sink the right hand down. Pick up the left foot, brush past the knee and sink forward. Left, right, play guitar. Open up again. Brush past the left knee and sink forward, push, and then sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot. So we brush right knee and push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the right. Brush left knee and push. Play guitar again. And brush left knee and push. And then we sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Now this is your step forward. Sink into the right, deflect down, intercept, and punch. And we have crossing hands. So yielding around the back. Around the back. Sorry, I'm thinking. I was so busy telling myself, I'll tell you this, so we'll do it it'll be the same as the one that we're doing later, that I lost my train of thought. Sorry. So we'll go from back here anyway. I'll go from there again. So we've just done the brush left knee and push. So we sit back, turning on the heel of the left, and then into the left foot, bring the right foot round and sink right fist to the hip, turn left, step forward and punch. And then we have withdraw, so yielding around the front foot, round the back foot, push with the left, push with the right, and then stay in the left foot as we send out the right, into the right foot as we bring the left foot round, and we left hand into the heart, to the throat, right hand to the throat for crossing hands. So we're going to repeat that now at the end. So we sink into section 2. Step around with the right for embrace tiger, return to the mountain. Bring the right hand up and ward off, and then yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield around the front foot, yield around the back foot, push with the right from the back foot, push forward with the left into the front foot, and then we have a single whip again. Hook at the throat, send out the hook, step with the left empty, and sink into the right as the palm turns over. And now stay in the right, and we pick up the left foot and we step round, strike to the temple, sink down into the back foot, pick up your back foot and step forward to punch. And then we have repulse the monkeys. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, push down into that left foot, turn left, back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round, push into your back foot, turn right, back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, push into the left. Push with the left as you sink in the right. And last one, step back with the left, sink into the left as we push with the right. And then we turn left and make the ball. Feeling this lovely ball, we bring it with us between the throat and the dantian. Diagonal flying, opening it up. Stay in the right foot as we turn the left foot out. Come around the left foot and pick up the right for lifting hands. Turn the waist to the left. Step back with the right. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Excuse me. White crane spreads wings. Sink the right hand down the front of the body. Step out with the left. Brush left knee. And push. And then needles at the bottom. Left, right. Needles at the bottom. Sink into the right and the hands come up over the top. And we step out with the left for iron fan. Turn on the heel of the left. Sink into it and step around with the right for a turn body and chop. Pull your right fist to the hip. Open the fists as we turn to the left. Roll back into the back foot and split. Turn back and pick up the right foot. Sink into the right foot as the fist comes to the hip. Turn left. Step out with the left and sink forward to punch. And then we have flat fist and cut and ward off left to the corner. Sit back into the right foot and turn on the heel of the left. Step forward with the right for ward off right, and then yield and yield, ward off and press. Yield around the front, yield with the right hand around the back foot, push with the right from the back foot, push forward with the left into the front foot. Left hand gets closer to the right, and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Hook at the throat, send out the hook, step out with the left and sink into the right as the left palm turns over. Turn back to the right, bringing the left foot up parallel to the right. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step out. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step out. And then stay in the left as you draw the hook up to the throat. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, and step out, single whip. Iron high pat on horse. We slide the hands up. Step back on the ball of the left. Bring right foot back to cross hands. Fan out, toe kick with the right. Step back on the ball of the right to cross hands. Fan out, toe kick with the left. We spin around, sinking in the right, heel kick with the left. Brush left knee and push. Turn on the heel of the left. Brush right knee and push. Turn on the heel of the right. Brush left knee and punch down. And then we turn on the heel of the left. Sink left fist to the dantian. Step round with the right, turn body and chop. Pull your right fist to the hip. Roll back into the back foot and split. And then turn back, pick up this right foot, sink into it as the fist comes to the hip, step out with the left and sink forward to punch. Now we stay in the left foot as we yield with the right hand. Come around the right foot as we yield with the left. Sink into the left and cross hands. Fan out and toe kick with the right straight up the middle. Sink down into the right foot. Step forward and left, strike one tiger, and sink into the left as we strike to the chest. Bring the left foot on the heel. Sink into the left and we strike the tiger with the right, weights on the back foot. Come into the right foot as we strike to the chest with the left. Stay in the right foot as we turn out the left foot and cross the hands. Fan out and we have a toe kick to the corner. And now pivot on the heel and bring the fists to the hip. Step out onto the heel of the right and strike the tiger's ears. And then stay in the right foot as the fists cross. We fan out and we have a heel kick with the left. Come around on the ball of the right and we have a heel kick with the right. So now you're going to bring the right foot down, looking to the corner, and sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip. And then we turn left, step forward and punch. And then turn left again and we have our yield, withdraw, push with the left, push forward with the right. Turn and send out the right hand. Pull yourself into the left foot as you send out the left, into the right foot as you send out the left hand. Yield with the left, yield with the right, crossing hands. Now I know when I do it and I reflect on just how difficult that is, there's so much in it. I think you're awesome to be sticking with me. So I'm just going to do that section now from high pat on horse, that kick sequence, and I'm going to do it and I'll talk it through. And before I do it, I just want to show you something. So at the end of the first section, when we've done brush, left knee and push, and we sink back into the right foot and we turn the left foot out on the heel and we sink into the left foot, you know this really well now from mini form. It's the same posture, this part, and then we step forward and punch. So that, I go back a bit. So this sink back, turning the body, bringing the right foot round to here and the fist to the hip, you lock the back foot and you turn left, step forward and punch. This step forward, deflect down, intercept and punch, you really know it well. So when we do it at the end of this section, we do it after the kick with the right heel. So instead of doing this into the back foot and that, when we kick with the right heel, we just bring the right heel down looking to the corner and the fist comes to the hip. So you just come into it from a different place and then the rest is the same. Step out and punch. And then we have our withdraw and crossing hands. So all the rest of it is the same as we did at the end of the first section. Now I know that's a long time ago, but it's in your bodies. So let's go from the high pat on horse and we'll do all of that and then we shall review. So we've just done single whip. So we come into the left foot and slide the hands, look over, you've caught somebody here and you step back on the ball of the left, cross hands, fan out, and you have a toe kick with the right. So we turn to the left, step back on the ball of the right, to cross hands, fan out, and we have a toe kick with the right. And now we're going to spin on the heel of the right, and we have a heel kick with the left. Step down, brush, knee, and push. Sit back into the right foot and you have a brush right knee and push, and sit back into the left foot and we have brush left knee and punch down. So we're going to turn body on the heel of the left and chop and pull your right fist to the hip. Roll back into the back foot and split to the front and then turn back, pick up the right foot, sink into it. So this is your step forward again, deflect and punch. And this time we sit back into the right foot and cross the hands. Turn the hands over as you sink into the left foot, fan out and then pick up the right foot and it's a toe kick straight ahead. sink down on the left as the right foot comes down on the heel. Bring your weight into the right foot, turn to the left on the ball of the left foot, step forward onto the heel of the left and strike the tiger's ear. Come into the left foot as we strike with the right hand. Sit back into the right foot and bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left foot. Step around with the right and bring the right foot down on the heel and strike the tiger's ear, weight on the back foot, into the right foot as we strike to the chest. Keep the weight in the right foot and we open up, turning the left foot to the corner. So the two legs are looking to corners now, big opening, fan out, and we're going to kick with the right heel toe to this corner, Pull your, now you get this pulling the hands down to the hips helps you turn on the heel. And then we bring the right foot down on the heel, looking to the corner, sink into it as you strike the two tiger's ears, or the tiger's two ears. And then we stay in the right foot and we cross the hands again. Left hand on the outside, turn them over, fan out, and we're going to kick with the left heel to the corner. And now you're going to come up onto the ball of that right foot, spin around, sink in the left, and we kick with the left heel to the corner. And now this is where our foot comes down, right foot comes down looking to the corner. Bring the fist to the hip, turn left to yield, step out with the left and punch. And then keep turning left and the left hand comes under the right. Yield round the front foot, round the back foot for your withdraw, push with the left, push forward with the right, and then stay in the left foot as we send out the right hand. Pull into the right foot as the left hand goes out. Yield round the front, yield round the back as you step back for crossing hands. Okay, so now I'm going to do it once more facing this way from high pat on horse, and then I'll do it from high pat on horse facing the other way. So as best you can, if you know the postures, just listen and see if you can, we're doing our best. So we're here in single whip, weight in the back foot. Sorry, my foot should be out here. We're back here. So we're coming into the left foot, back into the right, and staying in the right as we slide the right hand up. Step back on the ball of the left. Sink into the left. Cross hands, right hand on the outside. Fold the hands over. Toe kick with the right to the corner. Turn to the left. Step back on the ball of the right. Cross hands, left hand on the outside. Turn the hands over, sink into the right, and we have a toe kick with the left. And then we spin around on the heel of the right and heel kick with the left. Sink your right hand down, step out onto the heel of the left, brush left knee and push. Sit back turning on the heel of the left, step forward with the right for brush right knee and push. And sit back into the left foot as we turn right on the heel of the right and we brush left knee and punch down. Now bring the left foot round on the heel as the fist comes up, sink it back into the left foot and step around with the right for turn body and chop. And then pull yourself into the right foot. Open the fist as you roll back into the back foot and split. Make a fist with the right, pick up your right foot, bring it down on the heel and sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip. Turn left. Step out with the left and sink forward to punch. Now we're going to yield around the left foot as we turn right. Yield around the back foot as we turn left, and then bring the left foot down as the left hand makes a ward off and sink into it as the right hand comes out in front of it for crossing hands. Turn the hands over, sink in the left, and you have a toe kick straight down the center. Bring the right foot down on the heel, parallel to the left, a little bit in front. Turn on the ball of the left, make a fist with the left hand, sink into the right as you strike to the temple. Into the left foot as the right foot comes round and the right hand strikes, fist strikes to the chest. Sit back into the right foot, opening the fists. Pivot on the heel of the left, sink back into the left, turn on the ball of the right and step forward onto the heel of the right and then strike to the temple, you're in the back foot. Strike to the chest as you come into the front foot and the left foot comes round on the heel. So now we're looking straight ahead. So we're going to stay in that right foot and turn the body and turn the heel to look at the corner. And then sink into the left, cross hands. You can bring the right foot round, sink into the left, and it's a toe kick to the other corner. So your left foot's looking to one corner and your right foot kicks to the other corner. And then this is where we pull the fists to the hip as you pivot on the heel of the left foot. Step onto the heel of the right and strike two tigers, the tiger's two ears up here. Now you stay in the right foot and sink down, cross hands with the left hand outside, turn the hands over, fan out, and we have a heel kick. Turn on the ball of the foot, sink into the left, heel kick. And now this is where we bring the right foot down on the heel, looking to the corner. Sink into it as the fist comes to the hip. Now feel how your back foot is locked. You know the feeling. And then we turn left to release, step out with the left, sink forward, punch. So then we turn left, open up the fist, turn right as the right hand pulls through, you're in the left foot. Come around the back foot as we turn, push with the left, push forward with the right. Stay in the left foot as we send out the right hand. Pull yourself into the right foot as the left hand reaches out. Yield and sink into the back as the right hand comes to cross hands and the foot comes back. End of second section. Awesome. So let's do that. I'll do that kick sequence again. Actually, let's this time now, when I turn the other way, let's do the whole second section from this side. And I'm going to go from here, crossing hands, we're in crossing hands. So we're going to sink in the left and step around with the right into embrace tiger and return to the mountain. Bring the right hand up into ward off, yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield around the front, yield around the back, push with the right, push forward with the left. And now keep that right side steady as the left hand gets a bit closer, and then we pivot on the heel of the right. Make the hook and press across the body with the left hand. Sink in the left, step to the corner and sink into your right foot. Now pick up your left foot, step around and step forward and punch. Now I've started a bit far back for that, so let's go up here. So we've repulsed monkeys. Step back on the ball of the left and push with the right. Sink in the left. Step back on the right, push with the left. Turn right. Step back on the ball of the left, sink into it as you push with the right. Turn left and step back on the ball of the right and push with the left. And one more. Step back on the ball of the left, sink into the left as the right hand pushes. And we turn left and make the ball. Bring it into your right foot. Sit back into the left. Feel where the left ankle is and step around for diagonal flying. Sinking the weight into the right foot. And then stay in the right foot as we turn the left foot back out on the heel. Sink in the left and pick up the right foot, bring it down on the heel. Turn left. Shoulder stroke. White crane spreads wings. Brush left knee and push. Needles at sea bottom. Iron fan. Turn body and chop. Roll back and split. Pick up the right foot and bring it down looking to the corner, sink into the right. Step out with the left and sink forward to punch. And then turn left for flat fist and cut. And then ward off left to the corner. Sit back into the right, making the ball. Step forward with the right for ward off right. And then we yield with the left. Yield with the right. Ward off and press. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. Now keep your weight in the right foot and the left hand you're just pulling that left hand a bit closer. As you're connecting with the left actually. And we're going to sink back into that left and turn on the heel. Make your hook. at the throat, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left and step out, keeping the weight in the right foot as the left hand turns over. And then we turn back to the right, bringing the left foot up parallel. So we're waving hands, sink into the left, step in, sink into the right, step out, sink into the left, step together, sink into the right, step out. And now draw the hook up the center to the throat, step forward with the right, send out the hook, and then bring the weight into the right foot, step out with the left for single whip. High pat on horse, left, slide the hands up and step back on the ball of the left to cross hands, fan out, and we have a toe kick with the right. Turn to the left, step back on the ball of the right to cross hands, fan out, and we have a toe kick with the left, and then we spin around on the heel of the right, sink into it, and a heel kick with the left, and bring the left foot down. Just going to move in here. Brush left knee and push, sit back turning on the heel of the left. Step forward with the right for brush right knee and push, and sit back turning on the heel of the right. Step forward with the left for brush left knee and punch down the center line. Pivot on the heel of the left. Sink the right fist to the dantian, step around for turn body and chop. Pull your right fist to the hip. Roll back into the back foot and split. Turn back and pick up the right foot. Bring it down looking to the corner. Sink into the right. Turn left to release the back foot. Step out and punch. And now we're going to stay in the front foot. In the left foot as we turn right and yield with the right hand. We come around the back foot as we yield with the left. Bring the left foot down on the heel as the left hand makes ward off. Bring the right hand in for crossing hands. Sinking in the left, we pick up the right foot and kick straight ahead, a toe kick. Bring the right foot down on the heel. Step with the left and punch to tiger's ear high up. Come into the left foot as the right foot comes around, we punch to the chest. Sit back into the right foot and bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink in the left. Strike the tiger with the right. Into the right foot as we strike with the left. And then turn on the heel of the left. Cross hands. Fan out. And we have a toe kick with the right to the corner. And we pull the fist to the hip as you pivot on the right heel. Bring the weight into the right, in the left heel. Bring the weight into the right foot as we strike the two tiger's ears. Sink in the right. Fan out. And a heel kick with the left. And we spin round, sink into the left and heel kick with the right. And then bring that right foot down, looking to the corner. Sink into it as your right fist comes to the hip. Turn left to release the back foot. Step out with the left and sink forward punch. And then we turn left. Come around the left foot as we withdraw the right hand. Round to the right foot as the left hand yields. Push with the left. Push forward with the right. Stay in the left foot as we send out the right hand. Pull into the right foot as the left foot comes round on the heel. Come around the right as we yield with the left. Sink into the left as we cross hands and step back with the right. And then just hold it for a second. Feel all that buzzing in the body. How awesome to finish the second section. So well done. So I know we have lots of polishing to do on that, but anyway, it's great to be polishing. So I'm just going to spend a few weeks now on that second section. So if you're happy with it, you needn't come to the class, but it'll be there if you want to do some polishing. Okay, see you soon. Lots of love. Bye.